Hello YouTube, it's the Big Bad Wolf here, and welcome to a week, maybe two, ending review on the little AirPods, the Apple AirPods. Now, why I left it so long to do this last review was for a few reasons. One was work, it's how I work, shift pattern work, and two, I didn't feel that I got enough use out of them. Like, I'd used them, I thought they were amazing and they were great to use and they were nice to use, but then like I thought, oh, I'll do that video today, and then like something come up and then it was like, oh no, I better use them for a bit longer, and I'll get to that in a second. So with these, great, I haven't had any problems with them. Charging wise, battery life, great. As soon as I got home, I thought I'll charge them up fully with the case, pop them in my ear, started about 9 o'clock in the morning listening to music all day, constantly. I think it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My AirPods started to die. They made a funny noise before they started to, and then like one AirPod would work and was playing music and then the other wasn't. So I thought, oh, it's time to charge it. So 6 hours of pretty much constant music. Maybe one time just taking them out, putting them on the side for a minute, doing something, putting them back on, going back to music. That's amazing in my opinion. That's like nearly half a whole day without charging them. So battery life wise, top on, to be honest with you, spot on. Convenience, another good point with these, convenience. As I said, like, I do a lot of dog walking, so I'll just take these, put them in. Even just popping up to the shops, going out, anything, you can just take them out, pop them on, just drive with them even. If you don't listen to the radio, just put your own music on. They're just so convenient. It's the best thing. These are the best things, since best pair of headphones I've ever had, especially as I'm trying to go into the wireless side of it. Best headphones. I really do recommend them. They never, another point, they never fall out your ears. They just fit in whatever you do. They don't fall out your ears. I've done washing up with them. I've done dog walking with them. I've walked around. I've drove with them. I've done housework. I've done everything with them. I don't need to do any more. Like, they're great. They're perfect. There's nothing I need to. There's nothing more I need to really say on them. They're just really good for that. They are well made, well designed for your ear and perfect. Another thing, another good point with these, sound quality. Like I said on the previous video, I find these do sound better. Now a lot of people have said they don't sound better, or they're not, they're exactly the same. But in my opinion, I've had new headphones, and then if they break or something, the Apple headphones, I'll replace them with the same ones. And I've never, again, I've heard the better quality because they've been used a bit, but like not as much as what these are. They are just amazing. And other people I've showed them, and they're like, oh no, they're really nice, they're really clever. Oh, the quality's really nice in them. So that's another thing. Another good point. Someone asked me this specifically about lying in bed with them. Can you fall asleep with them in your ear? I put them on in bed. I was laying there. Okay, yeah, not falling out. Laid on one side. Okay, it's comfortable to lay on, if that makes any sense. Comfortable to lay on the other side. But I said to them, I said, if you did that, like I have earbuds when I go to bed, so it's easy to sleep. And they fall out of my ear, and I lose them. I just lose them, they just go. And I wouldn't want to do that with these, because if you lose them, then that's not a good thing to do. No, don't lose them. But yeah, apart from that, they're the good points. Now, the two bad points I have, one of them is the wind noise cancellation. If you're walking with them in and it's a windy day, normally with the old headphones you put them down your jacket or you put them down your top or wherever, and you can talk to people and it's not that windy, they can still hear you. But I was walking in like a gusty wind, not walking outside in general with no wind, or a little bit of wind is fine, but when it's like windy and you can hear it and stuff, like cancellation of that was awful. Apparently they could not hear me, I was really dull, and the only reason why I could say that is because, well, your microphone is sitting right there, it's not sitting here, and you're not tucking it away where you want it to be, so that's understandable. So, but that's still a bad point. That's why at that point I was like, oh, I better leave that review a bit longer, just in case I can find something else, another bad point. But that's pretty much the only bad point there was. There was another one, but that was down to me more than anything else. Sometimes I will just go out, take the headphones and leave the case at home. Now when I come back, what I tend to do, I'll just chuck these on the side or the headphones on the side, and once I've had the headphones but I couldn't remember where I put the charger port, and I was like, oh no, I'm only going to have headphones for a little while, I'm not going to be able to find them anymore. But luckily I found them and here they are. But yeah, try not to separate them. I know it seems really silly, but like, just don't, because you'll lose them and you'll start to panic. But yeah, that's about it for usability and good points and bad points. They're the only good points and bad points what I found about them. Everything else has been perfect. The charging of the case, actually, that's another good point. Because my work is 4 on 4 off, on my 4 on, I had my AirPods were at 100% and my case was at 70%, right? So I left them just on the side for the 4 days while I worked, come back on my first day off, I opened the case, my AirPods were still at 100 and my case was about 50. So it lost 20% battery from the charging case, but the AirPods were still 100. And I thought that was great. And I was using them all day again, back to normal. I did have to charge my case that day because I had put them back in and out and in and out. But apart from that, like, that's great for my opinion. Like, I knew I'd need to do that. I'd been using them before, and then 4 days later, and I still need to use them. So I think that's really good, to be honest with you, with the whole standby of the battery with that, especially. But yeah, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch the camera out and show you if there's any scratches or anything detailed. Now with this, I haven't put them in my pocket with my keys. I haven't put them in anywhere like where I wanted them to scratch. I've just put them in my pocket and like as general just on the side, and just to see what they're like basically. But I'll swap it over and you can have a look. So as you can see, guys, if you can see that it's in a nice condition. I mean, you know how you can get like the normal plastic and you can just get those little scratches, like if you can just see them, you know how you get the normal scratches, the little tiny ones. I mean, you can't tell it from the outside from a distance, but really close, like you can see a few scratches in them. But apart from that, like, it's pretty pristine, just sitting down its end, charging pod's all right. Inside, I do find it do get a bit grubby, like, but that might be down to me as like a person with my ears, I don't know. But like, I haven't cleaned them or anything, they don't need cleaning, but like, it just depends how you look after them. But what I had heard is that the cases can scratch quite easily, so I probably wouldn't recommend putting these like inside with your keys. I mean, if I put these inside with my keys, I'll probably have scratches all on here and everything. But apart from that, like, there's like the case is, well, it's done all right. It's keeping its quality. I mean, in 6 months' time, that might have some colour. It might change colour. It might turn yellow. It might turn awful. It might, like, you know how white, especially white products go. They turn all that manky-ish colour. But I don't know that until 6 months down the line. I haven't had these for that long. I've only had them for a few weeks, and still, quality is still all right. Like, nothing seems to be broken or anything, to be honest with you. They're really nice. But yeah, no, apart from that, like, they're great. They're great for the £159. I think, in my opinion, this is £159 well spent. There's nothing I can say what, like, you're not going to like about them. I think they're great. I think they're a great item. I think they're well worth the money, and if you can afford them, and if you do want them, I'd highly recommend them because they're excellent, to be honest with you. But yes, guys, that's my final review on them. That's my 1 week / 2 1 week / 2 week review on them. So give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Let us know down in the comments, like, what you think of them. If there's any more questions you want to ask me, because I'm sure I can answer them for you or tell you what you want to know about them. And yeah, subscribe if you want more videos like this. Okay? Great, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye!